Dharavi. This word would instantly evoke images of sprawling slums, the largest in the whole of Asia, slums so filthy and foul. But that's an old story. Now Dharavi has become much more humane and hospitable, a cleaner and caring home to the multitude. Its metamorphosis is a magnificent story of success achieved by the local denizens and the municipality. Lying in the middle of the metropolis of Bombay, or Mumbai as it is now called, Dharavi is a home to millions of working people from all over India. Over the years, the population of human beings and animals and the number of small industrial units has increased beyond limits, turning Dharavi into a veritable hell. While the landmass remained limited, the pressure on resources mounted up manifold. What remained was garbage all around and harmful water. The poor inhabitants would never realize what unhealthy conditions they were living under. Filth had become part of life, all the time. But during the monsoons, this human habitat would become just unbearable. In the absence of proper sanitation, garbage would rot and the stink spread all around. In order to provide hygienic living conditions, the city's municipality drew up a special plan. A young officer, Mr. Dharavi, was put in charge of giving new life to Dharavi. It wasn't an easy task at all. First of all, the people who lived here were to be taught the lessons in cleanliness. Their old habits were to be changed. At the same time, they were to be made responsible for the hygiene of the entire habitat. In the drive for cleanliness, the cooperation of the local women was extremely important. They were brought into the mission and were convinced about their unhealthy living conditions. They were, in turn, asked to persuade people not to spit all over the place, not to turn their habitat into a general toilet. By and by, these women carried the message of cleanliness to each and every household. Different means of communication were applied to spread awareness among the people. Even temples and mosques were used to spread the message of cleanliness. Young school children also joined the drive for cleanliness as if it were part of their curriculum. That was indeed excellent. People came out voluntarily to clean the garbage in their surroundings. In this drive for cleanliness, they were supported by the municipal personnel and the police. Garbage was collected and dumped at one place. Later, it was carried off in trucks. The entire area was properly cleaned. All the lanes were washed with water and later disinfected. But the story doesn't end here. Cleanliness had to be maintained all the time. In order to achieve this, the local people were made to follow certain rules. Every morning, the garbage van would visit the place and people would use it. People stopped throwing garbage all around as they used to before. Now they would dump at a notified place, from where it would be collected off to a garbage yard. Dharavi began to wear a new look. It doesn't sink any longer. To bring about more efficiency and speed, the government has also introduced mechanization. In the past, pet animals and cattle would contribute profusely to Dharavi's already existing filth. Later, a separate place was reserved for these animals. Consequently, the overall environment became much cleaner. People go on spitting here and there, unmindful of their dirty behavior. They also throw garbage anywhere and everywhere they like. In fact, it's now an act punishable under law. Besides filth, there was another problem that afflicted Dharavi. It was wrong parking of vehicles. The Mumbai Traffic Police was employed to solve this problem. Drivers and owners of such vehicles were fined. Gradually, people began to follow rules. This denizen of Dharavi has been living here for the past 26 years. It was unbearable to live here, she says. However, for the past 6 months, Dharavi has changed for the better, thanks to the efforts of the municipal officer Subhash Darvi.
गेल्या 18 ऑक्टोबरला म्युनिसिपालिटीचे अधिकारी सुभाष दळवी इथे आले होते. त्यापासून 6 महिन्यातून धारावीचे चित्र पालटून गेले.
Yes, the concerted effort of the local people, the government and the police has changed the fate of Dharavi. It's like a dream come true. Not only that, more and more saplings are being planted in this area to make the environment still better. In days to come, Dharavi is going to wear a completely new look. For being the cleanest and the most beautiful locality, Dharavi's Jeet Nagar township was specially awarded by the city's mayor. Yet another Dharavi denizen feels that the municipal personnel clean the place regularly and the local people also cooperate with them. For Dharavi, this is an unprecedented fact, says this person. He expects all the people to join the drive for cleanliness so that their children could be saved from infectious diseases.
बच्चे लोग के लिए बहुत से बीमारी ये वो सब दूर हो जाएगी करेगी और आगे चल के बहुत अच्छा सपोर्ट रहेगा.
Even a World Bank team has praised the local people's initiative in making this area cleaner. Dharavi confesses this person is not only the largest slum in Asia, but it was also the filthiest. Perhaps nowhere in the world could one find such a filthy place. But what has happened during the last 6 months could provide an example for other parts of India too. Not a big deal. It takes only a concerted effort by all concerned, he maintains. One can't believe that this clean area is a part of Dharavi. The erstwhile squalid Dharavi has become a good human habitat in the city of Mumbai. The places where garbage was thrown around before have turned into playgrounds and gardens for children and people at large. The infamous Dharavi of the past does remain Asia's biggest slum, but no longer the filthiest. Today, Dharavi stands a model for cleanliness. Dharavi is no longer a stinking story.